What happened last time?
Last time there was a dance-off.
Amongst other things. A coronation, a dance-off, a music competition.
We decided what island we were going to. I think Tabby found a magic teleportation circle that needs to be restored in the basement.
Always fun.
I became friends with a noble, which was pretty cool.
A lot of revelry.
And of course, who can forget the shopping session?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Didn't Argonon... Have you figured out what kind of egg you have yet? Oh yeah, it's the heavy boy.
Well, I've got a titanium egg that requires fire.
Adamantine, not titanium.
Or adamant, whatever, same diff.
Is it?
It's
hate
fantasy
saying that.
It's fantasy titanium, okay?
Closer to tungsten than titanium.
I mean, yes, but no.
Alright, but we were on our way to the Isle of Yonder.
Before you set off there, you guys are getting out on your boat, and Vulcan's actually following out to your boat.
Hello?
Hey. Been hard at work since you last left, but I finished up something I think you all have been asking me for. And he goes up there and, everybody's schmoozing about the boat, but when Vulcan comes aboard, piques their interest. Not every day, the Smith God comes aboard their boat. And Vulcan's actually carrying this really small chest. And he stands next to Pythor and Kyra, who are just like, "Oh, what are you doing here, Pops?" He just gives him a stern look, and he glances over at you guys. Would the proud parents of some recently found objects please step forward?
Okay.
Oh, I know where you're locked in. There you go.
Oh yeah, by the way, I found one.
It's hard to not notice whenever you dock in at Mitros that you go on a bit of a shopping spree of sorts before you come here. Nothing wrong with that. But you flooded the market enough for me to cross some things that I think will be useful.
Oh, are we getting a quick teleport for our inventory?
No. I have here. He opens the box to you all, revealing 3 of these bad boys.
That's gorgeous.
Could probably buy a small city with all of them.
Hey, they're worth 5,000 gold apiece.
They're probably worth more. I went a bit overboard.
Alrighty then.
But you got the thing you need to, well, officially start the trek to parenthood.
Again.
I just pick one up and start investigating it, / looking around at it, / starting to switch over my attunement back over from my bracers to my crown.
Aoede is also swapping attunements.
You guys spend an hour marveling over the design of this, and I need to turn off my alert.
Yeah, I'm kinda don't have a crown of my own, so
That's all right. You don't have to wear the crown to be able to cast the spell.
No, we'll take care of that a little bit later.
minus this.
So yeah, you
Not
spend an
one.
hour looking over like the sheer complexity it must have taken to get this ring. Whenever you guys are looking at them like it's, you have an opportunity to see the craftsmanship of this ring. This is what a master jeweler is able to create, giving of time and perfection, and maybe a little bit of divinity. You're not quite there yet, But it is quite the sight. I don't think none of you have ever really held something that has, well, except Argonon, that has this many gems inside of it. That goes to his helmet.
I'm pretty sure just looking at the picture, it's outnumbering the helmet.
All right, well, the hour goes by. You're attuned to your helmet.
Yee.
Yep. And go ahead.
I have to look it up.
Argonon will just put on his finger right next to his wedding ring and his wife's wedding ring, so he's starting to get the full bling hand going.
There's a poem. There's a poem. It wasn't really a poem, but it was a thing.
Oh, speaking of poems, I remember at the very beginning of this friggin' near the beginning of the campaign, I bought a poetry book, but I have no idea where it went. Is it in the bag of holding?
Nope.
I don't know if it ever got made.
Where'd you find it at?
He just
I bought
bought it.
from a shop in
Astoria.
Yeah, Astoria.
Okay. Was it just for like regular reading material?
Yes. But Argonon was going to focus on memorizing the poems.
Trying to find this here. All this time I was preparing a map, I forgot to prep the most important part.
The people on the map?
No other maps.
Ah.
What do you guys do to prepare your eggs for this little ceremony?
Pythor!
Oh, what?
Pythor, where is it?
I mean, I have
It's in your little backpack, right?
Yeah.
This little dad harness. She just takes the egg out of the little dad harness there. I built a nest for this.
Built an actual nest.
What?
Argonon's looking around. Where was this the whole time?
It's in her room.
Wait, we have rooms?
I mean, I assume we sleep somewhere while we're on the ship.
Yeah.
I have a room.
I don't know where you've been sleeping.
I just don't remember individual rooms except for the captain's quarters.
Well, Moxina's not using them.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
You don't think it's going to be too big for the nest, do you?
Seems about the right size.
Okay. I'm just... Because it's a different type of egg, I wasn't sure how big it was going to be when it was born.
It's gonna be about your size.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dismayed.
You just see lightning over and over again over next to me. As I'm also casting said spell to do it. Just kind of engrossed to this, not paying attention to anyone else at the moment.
What do you do in Argonaut?
Argonon's going to be just... He's going to try to find like a metal dish or something to set this in to cast create bonfires so he doesn't, set the boat on fire in the process.
Okay.
Or better yet, no, never mind.
Now the spell is a 1d4 days after we cast it for them to actually be born.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, we're going to have
Kinda.
to... Actually, we're going to have to hang out for 1d4 days nurturing the egg.
Okay.
So... She's going to have the nest taken to the castles, and she's not going to just hang out on the boat.
Actually, okay, first off, we're not on Themis, we're in Mitros, right?
Oh, yeah, we did sail, didn't we?
Yep.
You're at the Mithril Forge. That's why Vulcan pulled you out.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's 1d4 days for each casting of the spell, yeah?
We're just
Or
gonna roll 1d4 and have it all be the same.
Okay. I was about to say,
Well, it's 1d4 days nurturing the egg until it hatches, and then once it hatches, we cast the spell.
okay.
Got it. I believe I altered it for this one because I wanted it to work differently.
I was about to say, how many times a day can you cast a spell?
Yeah, that's...
It's just a second level.
It's a second level spell.
Okay.
And there's no reason why I can't upcast it, so I can technically do it 7 times.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't need it 7 times, but,
I mean...
Cairo over there, counterspell, just to fuck with us.
Oh, no. Oof.
Look, if any of them's gonna fuck with us, it'd probably be Kyra, okay?
And I also have a 3rd level spell to bring a dragon back to life in case they die.
Yeah, let's not think about that.
It's important to keep in mind, because if it dies, we die.
Within 24 hours. So
Yeah, let's not think about that.
just requires 1,000 gold worth of gems or coins.
Huh. Well, it's a good thing that I've kept a piece of blue quartz to add to that. Yep, let's add 10 gold worth of blue quartz.
That'll do it.
So here's the question. If we cast enlarge, making the gem 10 times as large, does it count as 100 gold's worth of quartz?
No, it's just a really bad big gem.
I mean, for blue quartz, for it to be worth 10 gold, quartz is the most common gem in the world. 10 gold worth of blue quartz means it's either really well cut or really big.
Okay, but like, so your small piece is really nice, right? But when you cast enlarge, it's still only 10 GP worth. So it got worse.
Eh.
Here's my notes on it. Yeah, I altered the spell a little bit because the whole I designed the spell to be like the triggering catalyst that actually made it hatch.
Gotcha.
So we altered. So so essentially, who's going to go first?
I think I did.
Okay, so oh, Maxina's not supposed to be there. She stayed. All right, where did? No, okay, she's over there. Now they do want you to do this like in front of everybody, so they can see the glorious moment when it comes out.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I just moved a little bit away in case random lightning hits someone.
Gotcha.
Huh, the original spell doesn't allow for gold dragons. Interesting.
So Tabby takes her ring and sets it atop her egg, and she recites the incantation. Her crown atop her head begins to glow as the ring slowly is crumbling to white translucent dust and fuses with the egg that she received. A few moments go by and you can see cracks starting to form along the exterior of the egg as this bright golden light starts to seep through. Like everyone's like holding their breath, just staring with their mouths agape. And a unique little creature pops its head out. These are all going to be medium-sized creatures. This is one you guys haven't seen before.
Look at his face!
It's
actually precious.
adorable.
Oh my god, he's cute!
No
Kind of-
wings?
Yeah, the wings are between his two sets of forearms there. You can see gems that are encrusted into his arms, and his eyes actually look like actual gems themselves as well.
It's adorable.
Is it a he or a she dragon?
Let's see, we're gonna roll for it.
I'm just saying it's a he because I already have a name.
Okay, it's a
It's a very typical dragon name. It's Michael.
What? Michael the dragon.
Alright.
Okay.
Type the name for me in chat.
If any of you had read the book series that my character's based off of, it would make like a whole lot more sense.
Probably.
And so I'm going to drop his stat block on you, Tabby. You should have that pop up for you.
Yes. Oh.
So you guys can clearly see, this dragon isn't exactly bulging with muscle. It's very sleek. It's very curious. It's looking around at everybody. And, it's like already, warming up to Tabby's leg, going around. And immediately you guys can see that this little guy is sniffing very intently at where her spellbook is. I assume it's like at her hip or whatever.
Well,
like-
yeah. There's one, but I'm going to basically just give him my old one that still has all my old spells.
He frantically pulls it to the ground, and instead of clawing at it, he's batting at it so it opens, and he's just staring down on it, trying to absorb its knowledge.
Also, I did put the best part of so far in chat.
Yes, the uplift aura.
Oh. Interesting.
All right. Of course, they're all coming up like, oh my god, I've never seen one like this before. It's so cute. Look at him. He's a shade of yellow. It's the best color.
Absolutely adorable.
First day hat and he's already reading books. Amazing. He's already doing better than me.
Argadon under his breath show off.
He is attempting to read, but you can tell he's being easily distracted by things blowing by his face, and definitely has the curiosity of a child.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting.
All right. Well,
Ladies first.
here we go. She settles the nest down that she brought from her room. Gets it all nicely arranged. And then she sets the egg in the middle and starts casting. Putting the ring on top of the egg.
All right, again, she goes through the same process. She recites the incantation. The oath as her helmet is glowing bright, and the ring is again consumed in the white translucent dust that fuses with the egg. After a few moments, you see sort of what looks like azure streaks of light start breaking through as it cracks open. And the token you're going to see on the map is not what it looks like. It's a little bit advanced, but I do have an actual picture of what it looks like. Let's go with the picture first. I spell mithril all wrong way too often. All right, here we go.
Oh!
He's a cutie.
Precious.
She immediately kneels down to start petting it. Oh my god, look at you! Look at you!
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, ugly cry. Oh god. He covers his face with his hands.
You don't look one thing like your parents.
Absolutely nothing. You're special.
Scree.
Oh, look at him! Adorable.
So, did you have a name picked out, or did you want to roll for the gender, or how do you want to do this?
You can roll for the gender.
Okay. Let's see. Odds will be male, female will be even. What do you call?
You already.
Well, tell me what you think the dice will be.
I don't fucking know.
On a just say evens or odds.
It's an odd.
It's an odd boy with an I. And what is his name?
His name is Trix.
Spell it for me.
Trichs.
Nice.
I mean, it's a dragon name, so, they add more syllables as they get older, so you need to start with a short one.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
That's how it works. Or so I hear.
What other syllables is he going to add when he gets older, you think?
Well, that's something for him to pick.
Right here is his stat book.
So did that picture not work for the token, or?
It involved a bit of cropping, and I had a little issue with getting a program to properly cut the picture.
Ah, okay.
It'll be updated though.
Oh my gosh, look at you. Come over here, Trix. I have to cast another spell.
Screen.
She gets Trix to come over here and play with Michael. Come on, Argonon.
Oh. Move up. Place the egg in between me and Aoede.
Aoede will cast the spell on Argonon's behalf.
All right, the final ring is consumed, and it trickles down onto the rather hardy green and gold egg as it begins to shake, and like you can feel it. Well, actually, you can see it kind of wriggling about. Some cracks are forming around it, and you can hear and see a few thumps to one end, and then a small break. Another few thumps, and it like wriggles around, kind of like when you like throw a Pokeball and it's doing a little shake, and you're holding your breath. And then on the third and final one, you see a little head just pop out of the egg, and it looks like his head managed to get through, but he's still working on the others.
Did you just headbutt your way out?
Oh my word, I'm expecting those one really big dragons from How to Train Your Dragon, the almost the fat one. What are those things called? I don't remember.
He's kind of a dork.
Oh gosh, look at your little face.
Interesting.
It's kind of almost a crocodile face.
I love it.
All right.
Gender is this one, Argonon? Do you have a preference?
No preference, so let's see what I get.
All right, odds male, evens female. Or did you want to roll?
I was going to.
Okay,
I
go for it.
started to pick it up. Ah, all the girls have guys, all the guys have girls. Almost called that one. All right, so you're a female. Well, gotta think up a name for you. Hmm. I actually was not thinking up names for this dragon. I should have been. So, give me a moment.
And again, picture does not reflect the actual state. Very hard to
Okay.
find this specific one, especially.
Hmm.
And there's its stat block.
Huh. It's got bonuses to medicine. Okay. What the shit? 19 strength. Straight out the gate.
Wow.
Definitely a brutish looking boy.
Girl.
Girl.
Girl, right.
It's okay. I can teach Trick's performance.
Its weapon attacks are adamantine, and it's got adamantine hide.
Look, it's 2 times the Aoede.
Oh, no.
Any So it resists criticals, and adamantine weapons do extra damage against structures?
They're always critical hits against items and structures.
Yeah. Also, white flame breath. Interesting.
Mine doesn't have a breath attack.
It doesn't. But your dragon can also do something the others can't.
Yeah. Learn and cast spells.
Yeah.
Also, only language mine knows is Draconic, which I do not speak.
I mean, mine's also telepathic, so there's that.
Yeah, mine isn't. He does not understand me.
All right. Well, it
Or
looks
she.
like I will have to either translate for you or teach you Draconic now.
Or
learn hand signs.
Aoede's dragon could probably help with that.
He's just a baby. He can't cast tongues yet.
Also, question I really want to know is, what's his weight? Or her weight, sorry. Her weight. Being an adamantium wormling.
I mean, just half, you know. They're going to be a little bit heftier than the others, but you know that they're going to be the heftiest, probably.
I think mine's the lightest.
I don't know. Mine's probably the smallest of the 3.
Well, mine is mithril, though. It is known for being, half the weight. But probably still bigger.
This is some of the most beautiful creatures I've ever seen in quite some time. Thank you for giving us this honor. He just kind of hesitantly steps forward and tries to pet.
You say I know my dragon knows Ray of Frost, but that is not on my spell sheet for him.
It's not.
Alright, I'm a roll for animal handling.
Snaps at Aegeus, but he allows Lycus to pet.
Nice.
Ah,
It's okay. He's just probably teething a little bit. I'm not sure how dragon's teeth like
y- yes, I'm pretty sure.
Also, well, what was his name or her name?
Still coming up with one. Give me a minute.
See how Trix is doing.
all right, should be at it, Tabby.
Cool.
Trix is delighted to meet you like this.
Nice.
Flops on his back.
Good Trix. Michael.
She gives Trix belly rubs.
Wait, is that
Michael
my
casts Gust on you.
Oh no.
I don't even know. What does Gus do?
Make a strength
Uh,
save.
yeah. Or you get knocked back 10 feet.
5 feet.
It says 10.
The object is 10 feet. The creature is 5 feet.
Okay. It doesn't say what the save is for him.
It goes off his intelligence, so I think he barely meets it.
I think so, yeah, because I think it would be 13, right?
Yeah. So you almost, kind of teeter back like this, but you stand still.
It's what was it? A sneeze? Bless you.
Sabella.
That dragon really blows.
True.
Way now.
I'm going to try and... we still have those glasses of intelligence, right?
Yes, Aoede is wearing them.
Yeah, that would be amazing to just borrow.
But I'm wearing them.
Quite the predicament.
The only stats my dragon has that are lower than mine are Dex and Charisma. Otherwise, it's beating me in all stats.
Trix is amazingly average.
My
Higher AC.
yeah.
19, 10, 17, 14, 16, 14.
Are these
Wait, yours has
the
16 intelligence?
16 wisdom. 14 intelligence, 16 wisdom.
How does he have higher intelligence than mine?
are
Mine's
these
12.
stats for wormlings?
They are set for wormlings.
That might go up.
All stats will go up. Rest assured.
Okay.
Did you roll these stats by any
Did not.
chance?
I'm using alternate source materials.
Okay.
Does anyone else see double Aoede tokens?
I do.
Same.
Thank you.
Well, as you know, I don't know about the orange one, but keep a steady supply of meat. I don't know if any of them will learn to swim. It'd help them a lot, but hopefully they can start learning to hunt on their own. Don't speed them. Yeah, don't spoon feed them too much now.
I mean, I can always help teach Trix to swim.
Sometimes they might not just be for it. The ones that can usually swim are usually able to breathe underwater.
Argonon just looks at Sabella. I don't think that's in her cards.
Yeah, she's a little heavy.
First thing I'm going to do is teach my dragon breathing underwater or water breathing. How do I make that?
I have not compiled a How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, because I don't know if it can cast third level spells yet.
Just hatched, so no.
I don't think it even knows any second levels yet either.
No.
But I can teach it Dragon's Breath eventually.
Accidentally exited out of the stats. Is there a way to pull them up?
Can you double click on their token?
Let me try. One moment.
Yes, that lets us pick. We can look at all
Yes.
the people's stats. So mine's a CR2, and theirs are Trix is a CR6. What?
Look at Trix's breath weapon. Holy shit.
Wait,
Oh, and you have damage immunity to acid and thunder?
The Topaz one struggles in the beginning. It's like starting with Charmander in Pokemon.
Okay.
But it pays off late game, you know?
I mean, on the other hand, yours can learn spells.
Yes.
And mine's just a melee brute.
Well, I won't hold you up any more longer. I'm just happy I got to see this moment for myself. You too? It looks like he was about ready to say something. Don't squabble. Sure thing. He walks off the game plank here.
Holy
Vulcan.
Thank you, Vulcan.
Take care of him.
Thank you.
Yes. She hugs Trix.
Also, mine is practically blind compared to the other two. Dear Lord.
I'm practically blind. You don't see me complaining about it.
What the shit? Trix can understand me better than I can.
Trix comes over, boops
Actually-
him with tongues.
Trix and Michael can both understand me better than my own can.
How do I reach these kids?
Oh my word.
Trix has cast tongues on you, though, so you can actually talk to Sibilla.
Hi there. Just looks at her.
She just kind
Please
of flops
have
onto
you-
her side and looks up at you. Pets.
Pets? Okay. Comes down, rubs like the upper chest.
Was it a trap?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Is
I've got-
Sabella a cat?
I was
A
about to
very
say
evil cat.
I've got a cat for a dragon. Yes.
Question: if Sabella accidentally attacks his armor,
No.
Also, I've got magic armor, so you know.
still adamantine.
You see her flinch a little bit. Give me an insight check.
Oh boy.
Look at that 76 fire damage breath weapon.
You get the very strong feeling that she might be ticklish.
Ah. I'll move up to like the lower chin and stuff like that.
I mean, is it magic or sorry? Is it a fire damage? Oh, you're talking about the white flame breath.
Yeah, Sibella's is fire.
76. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's got the most powerful of the breaths. Okay.
Who did you guys declare the new captain, by the way?
We still haven't really taken care of that as far as I know.
I don't think any of these people know how to sail a ship.
Yeah, my expertise ends at land vehicles.
I assume we just picked somebody up in Themis? Does anyone there know how to sail a ship?
You could have done it in Themis or... Oh, well, no, I guess you wouldn't need to in Themis. Yeah, sure.
Do I
Captain
know-
Bullbug?
No,
Vice Captain Bullbug.
Bullbug is first mate.
Do I know anybody through my connections with the snakes who's like a reliable captain?
That was also in Themis since we had to get here in the first place.
Yeah.
What about Pretty Boy? He seems to be able to do everything else.
Pretty Boy?
Freaking,
The fly one.
fly one. Yeah. Why am I forgetting his... Yes.
Pancras.
Pancras, that's it. I remembered Aegeus, and I'm like, no, it's not Aegeus, it's... Fuck. Yeah, Pancras.
Oh, was that... You want... Oh, I mean, I suppose I could do everything else. Oh, look at me, I'm flying without a spell slot. Ooh.
No, we picked somebody up in Themis who knew how to sail. We got an Amazon captain now.
I'm busy watching other things.
Can I take one of my ball bearings and just chuck it at him as he's flying around?
Give me an attack roll.
Would enhance ability affect an attack roll?
It only affects checks and saves, so no.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that hits. Holy shit! Ow!
Nice.
Ow! The hell, man! You want to go?
Look, you were flying around saying, "Ooh, look at me, I can fly." Gotta knock you down, Peg.
He's gonna try and grapple you and just fly around with you.
Oh, okay.
You resist? Okay, yeah.
Shit. Shit.
Come here, nerd. He starts just flying on the ship with you.
Damn it, no.
Does he grab him by the horns?
No. Definitely arms.
Okay.
You know, horns are kind of a touchy subject for satyrs.
Thank you for having respect.
Yep.
As he just flies around with them. This is kind of fun.
All you're doing is just like crossing your arms and pouting now.
He's pouting, but secretly he's having a good time.
Amazon.
Oh my gosh. What's that, Trix? You can enhance ability? Oh, my performances are gonna be so good.
You already get advantage.
Only when it's singing.
He's gonna keep trying to play with Michael. Yeah.
Does Michael care, or is he still stuck in his book that has most of my spells in it as well?
His perception at
14.
Does he have a bonus to it?
No. Wait, maybe. No, he has a +2 to perception rolls. Passive is 14.
Let's see here. He does not care.
Sad Trix noises. He probably goes to try to play with Sabella.
Mom, you won't play with me.
I think I know why Trix has such a high rate or DC, and that's because of the multi-attack. Neither of ours has multi-attack.
Oh, does he have it?
Go try to play with Sabella then.
Yep. 1 bite and 2 claw attacks for Trix, whereas the rest of us do not have innate multi-attack.
Plus
forgot
the
to-
hit. Yeah, plus the bite is 2d6.
Exactly.
No multi-attack for you.
Also 2d6. Yeah,
No multi-attack for what?
pretty good. Trix had multi-attack.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be on there yet?
I had to model him after another Wormling template.
I gotcha.
So
Actually, no, he was. They didn't have a Wormling template for this, so I had to downgrade from the adult version.
Oh, and you just didn't take multi-attack off.
Yeah.
There you go. So its challenge rating is probably actually lower.
also the claw attack is ridiculous.
Yeah, because it's
Bleeding?
causing two bleed damage round.
I think this dragon's centered around bleeding, though. Its breath weapon does the same thing.
Yep. As long as it hits, it takes 4 bleed damage a round.
Question is, will you guys be taking these guys into combat anytime soon?
Absolutely not.
No.
We shall not worry about stats for the time being then.
Around town and around places, sure. Into combat, no.
Trix has got to learn to be a dragon.
You hear that, babysitter Pythor?
And babysitter Kyra.
Oh, hey, look, I found a nickel back here.
Hey, Trix, go get your auntie. She points to Kyra.
What is an ante? He goes anyway. Ah, frick! I swear around these guys. So with the probably the rest of the day full of merriment and getting to know your new additions to your crew here, the captain asks if you were all ready to make way for the Yonder.
I believe so.
Okay.
We're going to stock up on extra meat rations, but yes.
How long is it going to take to get there?
3 days.
Okay.
Everything's 3 days.
Indeed.
unless it's sooner.
It's
So-
3 days if we have to use the device.
All right. So, I'll take them out of the combat tracker.
Aoede, since the spell is cast, is going to switch her attunements back.
Yes,
Okay.
same.
You all can give yourself inspiration, by the way.
Yee.
That means I could probably take the dragon egg / box out of my inventory. And free up 5 pounds.
Nice.
Level, you're playing your own music right now on your end, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Skyrim music's perfectly fine to play over stream.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Debate, but yeah. I won't get
Yeah.
into it.
I was going to play
Oh,
some-
Bethesda already put out that all of their in-game music is free to play on stream.
Was this recent?
No, that's when the first announcement was made.
Well, that was also well over 10 years ago. May have changed opinion since.
No. Since Twitch put out its thing, Bethesda put out that
Oh.
all of their in-game music is fine.
Okay. Anyways, while we are busy learning about the new baby dragons and all, Argonon's going to make sure his Helm of Brilliance is nowhere near where we have them.
Especially Tabby's dragon.
Especially my dragon. Dear
more of-
Lord.
My dragon will find it and will just sleep wrapped around it because gems.
Well, I was gonna say, it's thing about flames. If even one of those flames hits it, 1 in 20 chance I just kill 2 of our dragons right here and now.
My
The-
dragon doesn't do anything with flames.
I don't think Dragon's Breath procs it. It's magic, right?
It's any fire damage whatsoever. And it
My dragon
deals
doesn't do
radiant
fire.
damage.
My dragon
Mine
doesn't do
does.
anything fire.
Mine does.
They are intelligent enough, and since they're bonded to you, they will
Yeah.
follow simple requests and commands. So if you tell it to not mess with it, it won't mess with it.
Yeah. Even so, just in case.
So the 3 days go by, and you are far away enough to where you can pretty much get a glimpse of the island. Now, do you want to take a bit of extra time and maybe sail around it from a far enough distance away to where, you can just get a general outlook of how it looks?
Yes.
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
And you're probably using left gear too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is what you got.
Ooh, I like it.
Is the town that we're trying to go to right in the center then?
So what Lefkia has found out with her scouting, the place with the little boat and the boat heading towards the little islet, that's where the dock is. That is the ideal beach landing. And there's actually a tower there that has what looks like Geigans. Those are the six-armed cyclops that you guys have heard countless times about during the tale of the Dragonlords. And inside that crater is pretty much nothing but ruins. Everything is completely ruined, it's shattered. However, at the very middle, there's a particularly large building that has been taken care of and refurbished to serve as sort of like a headquarters of such, and there's a few more buildings around it where you see lots of guards and Geigans walking around. However, there are make a perception check with Lefkia for me. This will be whenever she's flying around the main large building.
And this is based on sight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So whenever she swoops in to glance through the windows of this large building, she can see some creatures that none of you guys have seen before. And she's not able to actually show pictures of what she sees, is she? Probably not.
No, she has to fly back to me and then tell me what she's seen. We don't have a telepathic bond.
Okay, so she tells you that apparently inside the big building there are what look like bugs with pitchforks walking around.
Bugs with pitchforks.
That is
That's
the
weird.
most simplest terms she can put it in.
Nature check. See if I have any idea what that is.
No clue whatsoever.
I take it that doesn't jog anything for me.
No.
It jogs a mild memory for me outside of character because we've heard these described. But in character, yeah, probably not.
She tells you guys about the alleged pitchfork wielding bugs? Question mark.
Pitchfork wielding. What? Wait, what?
That's all she could describe them as. I've never heard anything like it.
Do they look hostile?
I mean, it's hard to tell unless you get near them. In their own environment, I'm sure they don't look hostile.
It's fair.
I think.
Other than that, key features. So that path to that little harbor area was heavily patrolled, going to and from the ruins up to the large building. but all around the large cliff wall, she didn't see any patrols. And from her measurements, you would say that the cliffs around the entire area are about 200 feet high.
Do we have any idea where this dude's fucking summer house is?
The only places that look like people are actually dwelling in are the large building and the smaller buildings that are surrounding it. It's not a lot. It's not enough.
So
to
there.
Yeah, pretty much right in the middle.
So the other settlements around the map we can kind of ignore.
There are no other settlements here.
Like those
Okay.
little bits off the coast?
Yeah, we're
Under-
asking because there's like, yeah, those
Uh,
places all look like they have small settlements.
They do not.
Okay. They
I'm not sure
might
why
have
they put them there.
once. Well, I mean, they
They're-
might have at one time.
They're just ruins?
Yes, pretty much. This island is like 90% ruins,
Okay.
and from that,
Do I know if they're ruins from native races? Like if maybe dryads lived here, or
give me a history check, because you know that this island is under the constellation of the Gigan. So, Tabby knows that essentially the Gigan Empire originated from this island here. And when the Dragonlords first arrived, there was a lot of strife between newcomers and native races of Thylia. Blood was spilled, but none reveled in the slaughter of warfare as much as you guys all remember him, Esther Arklander, who was the general of the Dragonlord armies. In one brutal battle, he wiped out every Gigan warrior to the last. And then afterward, the children of the Gigans pretty much prayed to Sydon and Lutheria for protection. And since they were moved by their plight, they rallied the centaurs, the nymphs, and all the native races, and they attacked the Dragonlord settlements across the islands in retaliation for Arklander's crimes, and that was what kicked off the First War. So, all the ruins that you hear Aoede recount that she heard from Lefkia, this is probably the remnants of the Great Gigan Empire here, and it's probably all belonging to them.
with a couple of Dragonlord settlements since they got attacked, right?
Yes.
Okay. Although to be fair, they probably just moved into Gigan settlements to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that looks to be the only inhabited area.
Are there actually other paths into the center, or is there just the one? Because there are a few on the map.
So those are pathways that do go through the mountains, but you'd still have to do an arduous climb up them. It would not be an easy trek, but the little dotted things around there are, I don't know why the authors put them in there, but like there's no established footpath, but those would be ideal but very difficult ways to get in. But since those areas aren't patrolled on the outside, it might be a good way to get in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My idea is park here and go up that way.
I like that plan. Lefkia didn't see any patrols that way. Just bring lots of rope and I can certainly help put the batons in.
Yep. Plus, assuming our druid friend is actually here, just make him do spider climb.
For the time being, he's just gonna be on the boat. I
Yep.
don't want people to worry about controlling him.
He's playing babysitter with Pythor.
Yeah.
But I can go, and we do have another person that can fly. She looks over at the other flyer.
Which other flyer?
The one that was flying around with Lycus.
I
Oh.
can't fly, but he can fly.
What are you talking about? I'm just taking a nap over here.
All right, Flyboy.
I know one of us has you equipped as a follower. You're going, mister.
Fine.
Speaking of, need a new follower now that.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me open that up.
I need to bring up the B team.
Yeah.
All right, Moxina is not here anymore.
Who had Pancras equipped?
I think Aaron.
You should equip Pancras.
But maybe I don't want to equip Pancras.
5 move speed buff and give yourself advantage on one attack roll.
Just because I charmed you during the fight. Come on, buddy. Come on, old man.
I mean, you can take Aegeus if you want, and I'll take Pancras.
I mean, Aegeus might be better for me, just so I have the +1 AC.
Yeah, but you're not going to get much out of that reaction. Plus, if we're going to give anyone +1 AC, it ought to be a frontliner. Just saying. You are actually pretty damn good at keeping in the back line away from trouble.
You have Kyra, so you get the lucky, right?
Yeah. And also a D8 Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
You know what? Yeah, I'll just take Pancras, fine. Gosh damn it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Pancras. He's a very capable fighter.
I mean, I'll stay here if I'm not wanted. I get it.
Oh, you're going.
I mean, we can swap. I can take Pancras. Hang out with Nessa. You can get movement speed. And advantage on
Only you get movement
Yeah,
speed.
she only works for you.
Alright. Alright, my bad.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's either Pancras or Pythor.
Pythor needs to stay on the ship.
Yeah.
Look,
Well,
if
Ajax
we
can take
couldn't
care of it.
bring you to the last island, we definitely can't bring you to this one.
I know.
Bullbug's not bad. That reaction.
I mean,
Especially because we'll be climbing. Or, well, you can fly, my bad.
yeah.
You taking Pancras?
I'm taking Steros.
Alright, I'm gonna have to switch from Aegeus to Pancras.
And I'll take Aegeus. This ain't got fun, though.
I don't need his reaction, but his passive +2 to all wisdom-based checks. Yes, please. My wisdom ain't exactly up to par.
Alright, I removed my extra AC. I added the extra 5. And I just wrap my arm around his neck and like pull him off the ship.
Look here, Queenie.
You
Gentle-
wanted to go with us. You're going with us.
It's fine. Right, so boat. Locks up here. What time of day are you guys embarking? Or disembarking?
I'd say before sunrise.
Based on the size of the mountain, about how long do I think that's gonna take?
It'll. Depending on how well you guys. Well, first let's get this out of the way. How are you planning on traversing the mountains?
Ropes, pitons, and flight.
How much flight are we talking?
I mean, I can fly. Pancras can fly, so we can fly up, attach the pitons, throw the ropes down.
Okay.
If need be, potentially Argonon can fly, and potentially Tabby can fly.
I also
Right.
can do polymorph. and
So
turn someone into-
theoretically, we could just fly over the mountains
True.
Theoretically.
if we wanted to use all the spell slots.
Yeah, pass on using up all the spell slots.
I mean, in Tabby's case, it's a spell slot for polymorph, right?
Yes, but it is my only 4th level spell.
Wait, how high is it?
200 feet, give or take.
How long is this potion of climbing? Do you still have that? That one that I gave you? Tabby?
Oh.
I have it. Where are you?
I have one.
How long is that?
I have
last?
2. I have 2 potions of climbing for 1 hour.
Can I? There's no way I can climb that within an hour. Unless I
200
want-
feet. It's 200 feet where your climbing speed is your move speed. So
Okay.
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
then yeah. Okay, then I can totally do that then.
I
can
mean,
just drink that potion.
3
Mhm,
potions
okay.
of climbing? And then Aoede can fly. Yeah, that would easily get us over the mountain. So, do we want to just down some potions of climbing and screw all checks? Or
Yeah, because we also have
most
advantage
checks-
on. We have advantage on strength athletics while checks to climb while using the potion.
down the hatch then?
Well, you might want to wait till we get to the mountains, but yes.
I mean, yeah, once we get to the mountains.
Well, if it took. I don't know how long that would take to climb, but do you want to get into the city at night?
Hmm.
Who has dark vision?
Everyone but Argonon.
I do not have dark vision.
Well, I do.
Also, my helm... Oh, wait, never mind.
Vision shouldn't be too much of an issue because things are lit, or around the base especially.
I'm just thinking if we go up early morning and get inside the city, find a safe place to hunker down, to basically watch and see how their patrols are and see if we can find a way to get inside without triggering any alarms. And potentially count how many people there are.
Oh, by the way, DM,
Mhm.
would you mind making me a custom thing where I can activate Helm of Brilliance's fire weapon magic? I can use an action to cause my weapon to catch fire, giving it an extra d6 fire damage.
So I have a special little spell list for that.
Yeah.
All right, so you have that.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. Cool. That's a lot of freaking. Damn. It's literally a whole page worth of stuff dedicated to one item.
I'm so glad I didn't have to code that manually.
Yeah.
Just know that if we need to, we have a way of causing something good to happen. If you just throw the spell in the middle, I drop a fireball on it. Destroy everything in sight.
I mean, it's only a 1 in 20 chance of doing the whole breaking apart and dealing radiant damage, but
So what time of day are you guys going to be trying to infiltrate this place?
probably late afternoon start out with, that way it'll be close to night
Okay.
when we come in.
Everything good? Everyone good with that?
Yep.
Sounds fine.
All right. So you guys disembark. You guys get to the base of the cliff. You knock back your potions. Do a little sports cameo high five. Put on your mountain climbing gear and just go climbity up to the top. Through sheer exploration, we'll say it takes an hour with flight and climbing, just so you can navigate them efficiently. Really, no time at all. And you get to the top, to the peak, and you guys can fully take in the quote-unquote majesty of how potent this empire was at one point. Almost all the houses surrounding the middle are flattened and in ruins. Lefkia said that, there were clearly bones of ancient Gigans still lying about. They really didn't have any desire to, refurbish the entire place. They just made do with a large building in the middle for some reason. And at this time, I need everybody to make me a perception check.
Yay, +2s to that. Is it at disadvantage for?
It's going to be hearing or sight.
Okay.
So Argon's the only one who's fully taking in just how impressive this crater of a civilization once was. Everyone else sees a very fast moving object out of the corner of their eye that's pretty much, out over the ocean. And a very brief roar could be heard from it. You guys see a familiar silver dragon soaring above the waters out there, looking like it's skimming the waters for food.
The dragon from Mitros?
Is that Gaius's?
It is Gaius's.
Because I think Gaius has one and the king also has a silver. But Gaius lives here, so I expect to see his.
Remind me who Gaius is?
He's the asshole general that was pushing hard to sacrifice the princess in Astoria.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to finally kill that person today?
Well, he is the general of Sydon's army, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe.
Gaius or Gaius?
Gaius. I think it's Gaius.
So it doesn't seem to have, noticed you guys embarking upon the mountaintops here. At this point, it's about 7 o'clock in the evening. So sun's already well on its way down.
Well,
We're
need
at
to
the
make
top,
our way down.
right?
Yes, you're currently at the top.
Is there a way we can go that's less in its view?
Well, it's on the outside, so when you start going down, you're going to be on the inside.
How much of
Okay.
a sheer drop is it?
A sheer drop. If you jumped out far enough, would probably be the full 200 feet.
We can start climbing or flying down, whichever.
I just explained that hey, we could just use Featherfall. Get down very quickly.
All right.
All right.
I'll fly, but thank you.
So whoever's joining me, I can take up to 5 people on Featherfall.
Nice.
All right. Running jump.
Yep.
Running jump.
Great.
The
And
only
then
way-
and about half, well, you're basically going to do a free fall for about 100 feet, and then I'm going to just hit everyone with it. Because they just have to be within 60 feet of me to do it.
like a plan.
Oh boy. All right.
Look at these maniacs.
Living,
Exactly. Lycus is loving this.
Aoede drops and then does a little catch with her wings.
Okay. So you make it to the edge of the ruins in a few seconds flat.
Triple backflip.
Haha, yeet.
I mean, you still can fall on your face even with Featherfall.
Aoede was not graceful.
Oh no.
Get those ones out of the way quick.
Or the 20s.
Lycus was graceful.
Beautiful.
What are these checks for?
I was just seeing how graceful I was doing my flying.
Oh.
Not at all.
How do I have a better acrobatics than Lycus?
You rolled higher than me?
No, I have a +8 and you have a +7.
Oh, that. Yes.
Because you're the gifted one, Tabby. Did you forget?
It only has 18 decks.
Oh, that would be why.
Do I have the lowest dex?
Makes sense.
Probably.
I have a 20 deck.
Yeah. Of course, 14 decks ain't bad, so.
Don't feel bad. You probably beat the druid.
Yeah,
The druid
probably.
has 16.
Ah! What the
Wow,
shoot?
I'm impressed.
Probably wearing light armor? Maybe.
Anyway, here we are at the edge of the ruins.
Sorry, there's some banging downstairs. I don't know what's making it.
Hmm.
Okay, so edge of the ruins. So there's plenty of cover to be had going through these ruins, collapsed buildings and whatnot. Let's have everybody make a stealth check as you make your way towards the middle.
And I finally took off the thing, so no longer rolling at disadvantage. Yay. That is until I get the adamantium armor and go back to disadvantage, but
Did it actually go through?
Yours did not.
There we go.
Tabby and Argonon are not so graceful as they're stealthing about, but Aoede and Lycus, with their 24s, help make up for the fact that they're kind of clunky when they're stealthing to muffle their movements enough so that they don't draw any extra attention.
The objective is to move quietly. This is a sneaking mission, remember?
Mhm.
He says this quietly, of course.
Heidi's just like making the hush hush motion.
Argonon over here thinking, I miss Triceratops infiltration.
Ah, the freedom to take a dump in front of the enemy.
Whenever you turn back and you can't wipe.
Oof.
Oh no.
Awkward.
Oh, that's where you do the whole
Question.
jog on the carpet.
Question. Next time you turn you into a Triceratops, mid dump, switch you back.
Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
worst case of constipation to ever exist.
You just keep on going inside your armor.
Changing Tabby's alignment from neutral good to chaotic evil.
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I feel like that's chaotic neutral. Nobody was hurt. Except his pride.
I was
Because I'm only neutral good, so
uh-huh.
Okay. So you guys get to the middle. Now, this entire place is lifted up on a plateau. It's been more than an hour, so your potions have worn off.
Yeah.
So you came from there. I'm going to put this on.
we're probably about right there.
Unfortunately, Holly can't hear this.
This one should be fine.
The Forbidden Library, you say? We're gonna lose Tabitha.
Spoiler. Alright, so you guys come to a cliff. It looks like it is 20 feet high.
How populated does this portion look?
Let's see.
Alright, we are locked.
Yep.
So you can't. So are you flying up to check on this?
I mean, she'll fly up enough to like pop her head over the edge, just to look around.
So from what you can see, there's an alcove that's in front of this large building. And it doesn't seem to be anyone there. From what from the angle that you're looking at.
Okay.
I think climbing up right here is going to be the best. And try and go behind this big building in front of us.
Potentially.
We have 3 climbers and 1 flyer.
I believe so.
I guess so.
So we're just gonna climb up.
He just flies up there.
Yep.
So, acrobatics or athletics?
It'll be athletics because it's climbing.
I figured. Lycus, thank you. Or you gonna thank the DM for your belts of giant strength at this point?
I'm thinking my ancestors. But I don't know, someone who gave me this belt.
Lycus and Tabby make it up, no problem. Argonaut makes it up, no problem.
Woot.
Thanks, Scorpion Mom. Really appreciate it.
Alright, so from what Tabby can tell, the part closest to where she is, that's the back entrance of it. And there's a building to your south that definitely looks smaller. There's no way to go around this building except by having to go onto the cliff wall.
I can see a door way down at the end, I think. Or is that just columns? I can't tell.
You'll have to go closer. You do not see a door along the back here. You see a large stone altar that sits out in the open. You can make out what looks like piles of ashes and charred wood sit atop the altar. Holy shit.
It's just left you.
True. So that thing at the bottom she flew past, at the bottom of the alcove, there should be a door there. I don't know why they didn't put a door there.
Okay.
But they are large doors, like they're bigger than anyone in your party.
Obviously, it's for the Geigans.
Yeah. Let's see here. Alright. Is anyone being stealthy right now?
Yes.
I guess is.
Excessively stealthy.
Alright, roll me some stealth checks.
Making some attempts. Whether I succeed.
Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You guys are being extremely quiet. Alright, so you have 2 large doors to the south, and then a door each to the left and right above. So you enter a room there, Lycus, that has 6 bunk beds. These quarters are pretty tidy and very comfortable looking, and there are currently 3 people sleeping there.
Just gonna. Was there anything of note in here that sticks out?
There is not.
Okay. Just gonna quietly close that door.
Heidi's listening at these doors.
And what do I find in my room?
Your room. These lavish quarters are a stark contrast to the austere furnishings found throughout the rest of the complex. The room has silk curtains, ornate rugs, and chairs and tables carved from fine wood. And you see a gilded chest sitting by a large 4-poster bed. And you see a bronze bowl standing atop a pillar of a stone at the center of the room. You also see someone that should be familiar to you. Let's see.
I think
And
he's
you see
behind.
something you haven't seen before that quickly translates to what Aoede discovered.
In this room?
Yes. I'm having to swap out a token real quick.
Okay. Oh, I remember that guy.
Wasn't he Lutheria's or?
Yes,
Yeah.
from Mitra's. The
Oh,
hell
well.
is that thing?
What you see standing in the corner of the room?
That is a. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a fiend.
So
It's
it
a
looks
demon, right?
So it looks like
Yep.
you interrupted him mid-conversation, and as soon as you enter, he reaches for a dagger, but it doesn't look like he's going to attack. Who are you?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm just exploring. I'm going to step out the door and close it.
Wait. You're one of the chosen, aren't you?
Possibly. I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Chandris. Do you not remember meeting me in the throne room?
It's kind of pondering, looking up, and it's like, oh, yeah, kind of. You're kind of a douchebag.
I didn't even say anything. Well, okay, I did say some things. But besides the point, are the others here with you?
I just shrug.
He's like looking over at the bowl in his room. I don't think you'd be foolish enough to come here alone. But I want to talk. Are you interested?
I just stick my head out and motion for them to come over.
Okay, everyone can make their movements over there.
She gets over here to see who she's talking to.
Argonon will keep a view out down here, but he'll keep an ear that way.
I'm just gonna like chill by this door.
Oh, that's the siren. Yes. Okay, so they are here with you. Regrettably, my room is not very big. This won't work. How about you all get in here, and I'm gonna go clear out the laboratory, and we can talk in there. Okay?
How about some no?
Well, I mean, I can't fit all of you in here at once.
I don't know.
And
Yeah, you can say what you need to me, and I will relay it to my friends.
If they're out in the open, I don't want them to get caught. Some patrols do come through here.
I just look at Aoede.
Just go with it for now.
All right.
He turns to the strange creature by his bed and just holds up a hand, like, and he speaks in a very exotic and kind of chilling tongue that you're not familiar with, unless you
Which
Unless
language?
you are.
Because I know Abyssal, but that's the only one that might work for this.
Unless it's not abyssal and we're looking at not a typical demon.
Does anyone know Infernal?
I know Infernal. She actually studied it after seeing Chandras.
Oh, well, she does pick up Infernal. And he's saying, don't mess with anyone who comes in here.
Oh, okay.
He looks back and he like has to double take and he sees Lycus and he kind of goes, huh. And he just motions with his hands to go into the room that he just came out of.
All right.
And then he sees Argonon and like he makes another motion and he tries to mimic his request for you to go into the room.
It's fine. It's fine.
Aoede just comes over and like sits on his bed, looks over at this thing.
I'm just looking for any books that might be in there.
I'm gonna sit in the chair.
It clicks menacing at you, but it doesn't do anything.
I also investigate the bowl.
Okay, outside, like, you can hear some quick mutterings and the sounds of a few footsteps going into the room across the hallway, followed by the door opening and closing.
So like muttering going into the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, where is that? Moving you real quick. So, who's looking at the bowl?
I am.
So, you're looking into the bowl, and you see a face in there. Let's see if I can-
The abyss staring back.
Oh, come on. There we go. So you see what looks like a fox wearing glasses staring up at you with like a wicked grin on its face. I'll share that picture with you. And he sees you and he notices, you know, it's not who he's expecting. Oh, hey. Are you interested in making a deal, lady?
That depends. Who/what are you?
Oh, I'm someone who can grant you great. He strokes his chin and just his little glasses. You look like someone who craves magic power. Am I wrong?
Now all of
Check
us
would
hear
it be to
this.
know?
You can do a religion check. do not know what this is.
Can the rest of us hear this?
I
No,
mean-
it's been going on inside of her head.
Oh, in her head.
At that time, Chandra's comes in. Okay, the lab's open. Ah, nope. He like just waves his hand over the bolt. No, don't just. She is not interested, right? And he just kind of makes a kind of a disgruntled bleh noise, and then he vanishes from view.
He just hears like Aoede casually talking to this dude.
Oh, you're Burst Infernal. That's surprising.
It seems like an interesting language.
Well, anyway, quickly follow me.
She says bye to Mr. Mezzalov.
Just-
Unlock you guys for now.
Like it just waves at the creature.
Okay, see you later. Oh, he's coming with me.
So you see, stone tables make up most of this room. They're covered in glassware of various sizes and shapes, arcane tools, and strange artifacts. Nobody is here, but you see some partially completed concoctions inside some beakers.
Alchemist
And-
tools check to know what they are.
Oh, you know, without even looking at them, that they were in the middle of brewing. What's it say here? Just some generic potions. Mainly.
Okay.
Aoede's just checking out all the shiny stuff.
And one of the shells is filled with glass vials that contain rows of colorful liquids. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Close the door. Well, first off, what brings you out here?
Oh, I'm looking for something of mine.
Yeah, of yours? Why would it be here?
I don't know, but somebody took it, and I'm not happy about it, and I want it back.
You don't want to get her angry.
Where's the potions, by the way?
We'll just say they're on the western wall. Do you know what it is you're looking for?
It is a piece of armor made out of dragon scale. Other than that, we're also looking for a gear.
A gear. Ooh, okay, gear. Alright, I know about the gear. The only thing I can think of could be those pair of bracers that Kutin Gaius keeps wearing every now and then.
That's probably it.
Are they brass colored?
Yes.
Oh, well, how did he end up getting those?
I don't know.
Curious.
We seem to have a habit of people getting a hold of our stuff we really don't want to.
I completely understand that. Look, what is that phrase that people always use? I'm going to be real with you all? Yes, real.
That's the expression.
I'm not exactly a fan of Commander Gaius. He is, well, to be blunt, he's a dick.
No.
She just nods.
Yes. I see.
And, I really don't, I mean, I love the library here, don't get me wrong, but I'm being stifled here, and I feel like my time could be put to better use. And lo and behold, you all show up here for your own reasons. I think that's a sign. Wait. Hold the phone. You have the Ultros, right?
The very large ship?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen it.
I mean, I saw it when you guys brought it back, but wait, how did
Or-
you even get here without raising the alarm? I'm actually kind of impressed.
Well, you know,
Magic.
she just waggles her fingers. Skill.
Magic skill. Yes.
I'm very quiet.
The old standby is perfect. Well, if you'll hear me out, I, frankly put, would like to join you all.
Aren't you a follower of Lutheria?
Thank you.
I am. I revere her quite greatly, but I just don't want to be here, and I feel like well, correct me if I'm wrong, you're eventually going to go against them, right? I mean, let's not beat around the bush.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably die by our hands or us by theirs.
Oh, okay.
Such has been prophesized.
Yeah, prophecy, of course. Well, believe it or not, I once tended personally to Lady Lutheria herself. Before some things happened, and now I'm here. But the point is, I can get you to where she lies within the realm of Hypnos.
And
In
you'll do this for us. Why?
I mean, if you're going to go face Lady Lutheria, might as well just have someone with you, right? That knows how to get there.
I mean, that's true, but why would you want to? I mean, that is your great reverence, yes?
Yes, but ultimately, I think being here is a punishment far worse than death. You know, books can only do so much. Magic can only get you so far. I wish I could poof somewhere else, but I can't. I'm not that advanced. And, you know, if the prophecy has to come fruition, I may as well help speed it along. I mean, I won't, you know, raise a hand personally against her, but, you know, I'll show you the door.
So you just want to not be here.
Essentially.
She looks to
Insight
everyone
check.
else and sort of raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, can I just do an insight check?
Absolutely.
Also, what potions do I find on the wall?
Potions you find on the wall.
I did investigate earlier, but you were talking, so I waited.
Gotcha. Potions. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. All right, you were able to identify them as two potions of clairvoyance, a potion of mind reading, a potion of superior healing, a potion of longevity, and a potion of heroism.
I just take the potion of mind reading and explain to the party what it is, and then drink it and start reading his mind to know exactly what he's thinking.
All right, let me see that. All right, so okay, so it mimics detect thoughts. All right. So are you just going for the surface thoughts, or do you plunge deeper?
I go for surface thoughts at first, and then plunge deeper.
Okay. So you're just like freely explaining what the potion does in front of everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So the potion, does it have a difference?
I think it just lasts 10 minutes, right? I don't remember
Lasts
exactly.
1 minute.
Okay.
All right, so the surface thoughts, after you're done explaining it and you drink the potion, you actually do get thoughts of panic, embarrassment, and there's one other. Shame.
Okay.
Did you want to try and plunge deeper?
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna be the wisdom saving throw. I guess it uses your spell save DC, so what is it?
It is int plus proficiency plus 10, right?
Yes.
So it would be 17.
17.
I also do explain that if he intentionally blocks me, then he probably is lying about something.
Oh boy. Let's just double check the DC. It says your DC is 15 for like fireball and stuff.
Well, if it's intellect plus proficiency plus 10, it should be 17.
None of your spells are showing 17.
I wonder if those are just wrong then, or if I'm,
It's
or is it A?
8 plus
It's 8.
proficiency plus 10.
Okay, then 15. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, he fails. So you get bits and pieces of a memory that, well, it's not really a memory, it's thoughts, but it looks like he's having like a panic / flashback to where, he's standing before Lutheria, and of course, she has obviously her own little harem there. You can see that, he was once part of it, and he essentially is being personally dismissed by her, that essentially she's bored of him, and she casts him out of Hypnos. And pretty much his ego and his sense of self-worth were shattered. That's where all those surface thoughts are coming from. And now shame, the fact that you're able to read this particular thought, he's kind of covering his head and kind of, shaking it, saying, please don't go in there, please.
Shouldn't I also be able to see his intentions for what he's explaining right now?
Let's see. Probe deeper, insight the reasoning, emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as worries, loves, hates. Okay. You do pick up that he earnestly just does want to get out of here and meet her again to prove his worth.
I am saying this stuff outside.
Oof. His face is like maroon because of the sheer embarrassment he's feeling right now.
Goes over and like pats his. It's okay.
Yeah.
Tap it off.
Yeah, Lycus does the same.
That is awful.
Oh, it just means that if he wants to prove his worth again, then he's probably going to betray us in the long run.
I mean, I didn't need a good insight check to know that, but
Yeah.
As like someone who just got called out and bullied publicly in the school courtyard, and he just doesn't have like any comebacks or anything like that.
he was trying to apologize to him.
Argonon looks over at the Mezoloth and looks at Tabby, just kind of notions his head over to the Mezoloth.
You see, like, give me an insight check for Mezzaloth.
Sure.
Mezzalov's probably liking all this.
You can't tell what like this is a foreign creature. You have no idea how to determine if these things even have emotion.
Still, just, you know, what about that one? Just kind of giving a nod, a look like, what about that one?
What, I mean, the Mezzalov?
I mean, he's trying to keep it subtle, whether Tabby can read that or not.
Assume that I have about 15 seconds left of the potion.
So do you still? Well, it seems so. She cast you out, right? So you basically have no contact with her at all. Like, so she just kicked you to the curve.
That entire experience pretty much used up the whole minute of the potion.
Okay, that's what I was
Okay.
checking.
He is biting his lip so very hard. He's not looking at any of you. It's, you know, it's like direct eye contact with the floor. If his horns could droop, they totally would be.
Chandras, it's fine. None of that was your fault, I'm certain.
I wasn't good enough.
You seem like a perfectly wonderful person.
So you're in a rough spot, like right now, and you see a golden opportunity to get off this terrible prison, and that is us, ironically, the chosen ones. So you want to leave this place, correct?
And
I like that.
Yeah. You would like to leave this place? Okay. So
and what of your service to the king?
I don't care about the king.
right. Yeah, you don't care about the king anymore. You just want to be happy. You want to prove your worth, but why prove your worth to a god, to a titan who doesn't give a shit about you? No, I know it's harsh. But she has proven that she cares little about you. So why not try to find some worth within yourself? Now that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very, very hard. But you know, if you're given enough time, you can find validation within yourself.
I mean, I was
Argonaut-
harsh, but saying he has 0 self-worth, that's just mean.
No, I'm trying to
Argonaut-
help him. I know this is I know, just go on.
Argonon is giving Lycus the weirdest look right now, like I see what you're trying to do. You're kind of bad at it, but I'm actually a bit surprised here. You have definitely surprised me today. Sort of look.
What did climbing up the pillar and then jumping off that and then stabbing a hydra and then doing that twice in a row? That didn't
No.
That's
See-
a different sort of.
See-
I'm jesting.
You know, I had demigods as, you know, my friggin' warrior allies. That's not the craziest thing, but yeah, Lycus trying to, you know, comfort someone in this way, that's a bit crazy for today. In Argonon's eyes.
With Lycus's very, very good attempt at trying to make things better in Aoede's Susan Pats, go ahead and give me a persuasion check, Lycus, with advantage. Oh. Want to use your inspiration there?
Sure.
You already had advantage.
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot I started doing that.
Up to you.
Well, can I use lucky on it?
Yes, since it is lucky. Go ahead and toss it.
And-
to Sigma.
I was going to also give him enhance ability, but oh well.
No.
Let's see here.
Come on, Aoede, just get a bit high over here. Give us a few.
What?
Your
I've
prophetic
already
fumes?
attempted.
Oh, I'm saying prophetic fumes.
Oh,
Come on, we all know the Greeks were getting high, and that's where their prophecies were coming from.
It you know, it's very rough having your whole backstory exposed in the course of a minute. And he has
I just
a long-
shrug.
He has clearly a long way to go on the road to recovery from being a simp, but he feels genuinely moved by your words and actions and believes you.
All right. See, this is day one. Day one. It's gonna be hard. Day 3 is gonna be fucking terrible. I can tell you that right now. But
what?
yeah, no, day 3 is gonna be terrible through his recovery process, sort of get over all of this. But you know, every day after that, he's getting more and more stronger. He's developing more and more self-worth within himself.
Emotional
You
therapy or detox.
So you just need to abandon Twitch. And
Think you broke the DM.
Girl. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
yeah, and by that I mean just like you have to stop thinking about her for at least as long as you possibly physically can until we need to deal with it again. It will help.
It's not a matter of not thinking about her. It's just focus just entirely mostly on yourself. And like in that will, in time, you will slowly and she's always going to be a thought, at least for a while, but eventually that thought will just become smaller and smaller over time as you start to
mind or THOT.
thought as in thought, you know, you're thinking.
I'm just gonna think in my head, thought be gone.
Yes, exactly that.
God,
Exactly that. You're on the road already.
you're getting there. You're getting there.
Argonon's still trying to come to terms with this loopy land he's apparently wandered into. But okay.
Okay. See, look. I turned yellow just for you.
Look.
And your
Look at
friend?
this.
Don't know what it says.
If you want to regale them what all he said so far.
He just says that his friend needs assistance. That's all.
Assistance with what?
With this moral support. She asked the Mezzoloth if it has a name.
Oh, me?
I can got this.
No. You don't find out its name, then you start sympathizing with it.
Oh, Itzy. Okay. Itzy. It's
Did you
cute.
put-
I like it.
Nice.
By the way, did you put those potions in the party sheet?
Oh yes, I'll do that now.
Well, Itzy, Chandras, it's nice to more formally meet you, I suppose. She sort of side-eyes Tabby.
Hi, I'm Lycus.
None?
I think we met all of them before, right?
Yeah. But today's a new day.
I mean, we sort of did. It wasn't any actual greeting. They were just in the throne. Well, Chandras was in the throne room. I've never met Itzy before.
Well,
Well, this is all great and wonderful, but how the hell are we getting out of here?
Well, getting out of here is not an issue. It's finding the things we need to find.
I take it you don't want to wake up the mass amount of soldiers sleeping here.
Nah.
If
Unless you had a way to,
No.
unless you have a way of making them just disappear.
I can make us disappear. Well, not all of us at once, but well, first let me get something real quick. He's gonna try and move out and go outside the door.
Did you identify those potions?
Oh, I always forget they're not ID'd.
The bags also need to go out to the people that wanted them.
Yeah, with a longbow +2.
Oh yeah, longbow +2.
And then also the shield +2, I think, wasn't it? Or is it just a regular shield?
I think someone put their shield in there.
I put my old shield in there because I'm now using the +1 shield.
Oh yeah.
Since it was changed from Lutheria's symbol, finally.
He comes back in with a piece of cloth that he unwraps, and sure enough, it is a gear that almost perfectly fits that impression that's missing in the Antikythera.
I'll take it and put it in the bag of holding.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
If you're coming with us, did you get everything you needed from your room?
Yes. I'll put one of these in. And he puts one of his personal rings in the middle of it. 250 gold.
All right.
Now, for the bracers, do you happen to know where Gaius would keep those?
Yep, probably in this room.
Is that around here?
It is outside of this building, in the barracks.
Of course, it's in the barracks.
Southeast or southwest?
Southeast.
Upstairs or downstairs?
There. Is there?
Says there's
is
stairs.
It is. Should be first floor.
Okay.
How many people are in the barracks currently?
Well, most of the soldiers sleep at night, so gotta actually count these.
Lycus, are you attuned to the Cloak of Elvenkind?
Yeah.
Well, I know who's doing that sneaking.
There's about 50 soldiers, and there's about, I think we have 10 Gaigans.
50 soldiers.
All right. Well, can we make people invisible, Tabby?
I can help with that.
Yes.
'Cause I was thinking, I mean,
I can make one person invisible for 1 minute, but they can act without breaking their invisibility.
Could toss it on me and I just bum rush into the building and see if I can find it.
I don't know if a minute's going to be long enough for that.
Yeah.
Well, from then
I mean,
could
it depends on
rely
if coup de grace is still a thing.
50 soldiers?
I don't know. You just need to kill one.
Why?
Just guys.
I almost guarantee that's not going to work.
I mean, a dagger to the throat should kill anybody.
Should and will are two very different things.
I'm personally fine with getting my item and leaving.
Yeah. With a good stealth check and invisibility, he probably can get in and out in a minute.
like those odds.
I
And
can do the regular invisibility.
how long does that last?
I believe it lasts an hour, but it is canceled upon using an attacker spell.
Well,
But
he
does
shouldn't.
that what about item interaction?
I don't think that cancels it.
Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. Nope, it's only attacks or casts a spell, so carrying an item is good.
And that could work.
Or I mean, if you want to be ridiculous, we could call it the diversion with polymorph.
A diversion.
Yeah, something.
Argonon just gives him a look. Go on.
Oh no, Argonon, no.
Yeah, I've seen some beasts in my day, and I think I have one that could cause some havoc, but they'd be dealing with a lot of people once the alarm would get raised.
I think that with Lycus and some invisibility, it should be fine.
The question is, would Gaius be called in if a diversion was caused?
If it was serious enough, probably.
Yeah. Let's.
Probably better not.
So,
to.
if you cast invisibility on both me and Lycus, we can do this, and then as soon as we're ready, I just get us out of there.
I can only cast it on one person because it takes concentration. I'm not a sorcerer, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. Because if we can get to the edge of the village, I can teleport us to the very top of the mountain range in an instant. Me and one person.
That's useful.
Well, I think that if something happens, Lycus can get out quickly.
Oh yeah, my intention would be to run as fast as possible.
I can take two people with me if, well, no. Okay, so if she's teleporting, taking one person, I can take one person with me as well.
Well, stealth ain't exactly my strong suit, so this will probably be the one where I sit out and take watch.
Yeah. It's basic. I'm thinking I'm gonna sit near the door and or somewhere nearby, and just as soon as Lycus gets here, we can start sprinting until I get close enough to teleport us out.
Okay. How do we know when you teleport? Do we have like a time limit or something?
Whenever I get within 500 feet. AKA, I'm not sure.
Do you have any Wait. Okay. Your name was Tabitha, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will ask you whenever you teleport out. Okay.
Sounds good.
Just tell me, like, what direction you're gonna teleport to.
Probably the way we came. So we came from basically straight west.
Straight west. Okay, that should be good.
Or northwest, I should say.
All right, so step by step, what's the plan?
You get invisibility cast on you. You go in and steal the bracers, come out to me, and then we run to where we jumped down at. And then we
location
teleport
of the
out.
Braces are. Just remind me what locations are, so I just walk directly towards it.
Oh. He draws out a rough floor plan. And he circles the room down there.
Okay, so get to that location and then get out.
Yeah.
And just go back to the entrance.
You're looking for bronze, dragon scaled bracers.
All right.
You know, this is really gonna be interesting whenever you show up inside the king's court wearing the bracers that he thought he had.
I think as long as the queen is there, nothing will happen. Alright,
Just
so
trying to figure out a good place for me to stash myself at while he does this. How far away from the cliff edge are we?
let's see. 200 feet high. I'll say Dimension Door can get you to the edge of the mountains, but not to the top of it.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, was us just sprint through the ruins on foot first until we get close enough to where I can just teleport us to the top.
All
And I'm
right,
going to be sitting on...
Sorry?
I'm sitting on the back side of the building, so as soon as you get to me, we just start running.
Sitting on the back side of the building?
Yeah, so very north of the map.
All right, Lycus, go ahead and give me your
So over
advantage
there?
check.
Okay, you
What's
said
that?
stealth check.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you get to there, what direction you going? Alright, you get to a wall that's 20 feet high, and there's two large bronze doors that bar your path.
Right here.
Where the little empty space is.
Can it be picked at all or no?
No, they do not have locks on them.
Is there a window anywhere?
There's not a window. You see that this is just one big wall to barricade the library in.
Okay. What was this a door over here?
Yes.
It's just a same kind of door?
These are actually normal doors.
Can I hear on the other side?
Give me a perception check, hearing based.
If you find an interesting book, grab it.
Okay.
You don't hear anything in there. Alright, so. As soon as you enter, you are pretty much flanked by a lot of beds and what looks like some guards that are off duty.
Alright.
And they look over at you, just kind of blinking.
Isn't he invisible?
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
So they look at the door, kind of blinking. They're like, the hell? It's not even windy out.
The moment that happens, he just kind of like moves. Is there any other door in this room that... Actually, I have no idea. I'm just gonna move up here real quick. As they're trying to figure out the door.
You see a lot of sleeping guards in those beds.
There's no other door in this room.
No other door.
And then before they try and like close it to go walk up to it, I'm just gonna run right out.
Okay.
Let them be confused as I go back downstairs.
Okay. Log you back in. Or, sorry, you're unlocked.
Did he mention if there was a way outside of that front door?
He said that the door is on the other side of the large blonde doors in front of the library. He said you could try going around, but you will be dealing with the cliffs on the edge.
Okay. So on the other side of this building, basically.
Yes.
And I have the great invisibility or regular?
Regular.
Regular? Oh, okay, damn. I wonder, because if I try to can I attempt to... No, if I open the door, that will break my visibility, right? Or
No.
at least try. No? So can I use a strength check to try and open up the door?
You don't need to do a strength check, but if you were in combat, it would be a full action instead of the item interaction.
Okay.
Alright, so you push against the door, and you hear a loud as the door opens.
Yeah, can I hear if anybody reacted to that? Or hear anything?
You hear what sounds like livestock in the stables kind of like moving about, but there's a lot of metal in that direction, but you can't really see from where you are. But you're inside of a large courtyard now.
Do I see anything around this corner? For one, that statue, like, what's up with that?
So, the high ceiling of the chamber is supported by many rows of fluted marble pillars. At the back of the chamber is a massive statue of Sydon. The statue is 15 feet in high, even though it sits upon a throne.
There's no other doors in this room. I don't see any, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm out. Don't care. Courtyard, you said. There's a door here.
I'm gonna make a little check real quick. Okay.
Okay, hear anything on the other side?
I didn't realize you were all supposed to be out here.
You do not hear anything.
Oh, okay.
So this pillared entrance hall has frescoes recently painted upon the ceiling. The frescoes portray a great fleet of ships approaching a city that bears an uncanny resemblance to Mitros. Flags bearing the symbol of Sidon fly from the masts of the ships. And written across the top of the mural are the following words in Thailand, which is common for you all. Glory to Sidon, the oath of peace is ending.
So you're saying we need Argonon to burn down a building?
Anything on the other side of this wall? With this door? Sound-wise?
You do not hear anything.
You know, joke all you want, you're really the best at doing that.
The same thing here. Quiet.
Don't hear anything now. Alright, you do hear some snoring coming from the other side of this wall.
Alright, can I just like peek my head? And who do I see?
So these small two rooms are largely bare, save for a single bed with a man in it, a wooden chest, and a writing desk. One of the rooms has a small statue of a bearded man with 3 eyes. The figure has been carved in a style that differs significantly from the crumbling statuary you have encountered on the island thus far. And you do indeed see a guy is sleeping there.
And what is the braces on him at all or no?
No.
So the chest, I'm going to quietly. Is it locked based off, or is it unlocked?
It is not locked, and you see that his desk is covered in letters.
Huh. And I have the basic invisibility. Okay.
Yes.
So you can do item interaction without breaking stealth or
Okay.
breaking it.
Right. Sorry. Let me see the papers real quick. Actually, I might just nab them. Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
just
going to grab them?
I want to get the bracelets first, then I'll grab the papers.
Okay. So far, you don't see them anywhere.
Okay. And then, guys, there's nothing on him.
Well, he's covered up by a blanket.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
People don't normally sleep in armor, so kind of a toss-up.
How deep in sleep is he right now?
Give me an insight check. You really don't know guys at all on a personal level. You don't know his sleeping habits. You're just going off of general information. I mean, it looks like he's having a nice sleep.
Okay. Then... Actually, no. I know what I do. So I'm going to get right here. I'm going to get down, like, on the ground. And then I'm just going to, like, gently basically yank the blanket to kind of pull it back just enough that I see his arms. Well, enough to see if he's wearing braces or not. But it looks like basically he's just moving around in his bed.
Give me a sleight of hand check. You,
What did he roll?
alright for a rogue, I guess. You pull down the covers enough. Now, like, you're not used to doing this, so like you're kind of unsure, like if one side needs to be pulled down more than the other, and they're just kind of awkwardly like doing a little shuffle down. And he is wearing a short sleeve shirt, and you can see about up to right beneath his elbow, but you just see flesh.
Just to his elbow. Okay, so I can't see his wrist.
Mm-mm.
Can I just, I'm just gonna basically, I'm gonna try again. Double check real quick. I don't have anything else to do. In terms of abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like tug at it just enough again to see if I can pull it down a little bit more.
You never slide a bad check?
You still have inspiration, yeah?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Alright, so you pull it down cleanly. So now, like, the covers are like just down to his knees, and like you don't see anything on his arms.
Okay, and then like once I realize this information, I'm going to basically try and like just tuck him back in.
Don't tuck him back in.
Not tuck him in, but like just put him back and like just like putting the blanket back on him.
So you're in the middle of doing this, and he like immediately sits upright in bed.
Can I, as this happens, can I cast suggestion?
You will break your invisibility.
True, right. So I am invisible right now, you're right. So, and the door is open, so yeah, I'm just basically just gonna step out of the room, like right here.
You hear her go, huh? And he kind of like shuffles out of bed and recloses his door, and you can hear him shuffling back to his bed.
You say you closed the door?
Yeah.
Okay. When he was attempting to close the door, could I put my foot like there?
Your hoof? Sure.
My hoof, yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see if he notices. He notices that the door doesn't close all the way. He's like, huh?
And he just pulls his hoof back.
He like slams it this time and it fully shuts. And then he crumbles on his way back to the bed.
How much time do I have?
You
You have
still
a
got
full
like,
hour.
Oh, full hour? Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
What's the room down below?
yeah, I'll check down there real quick.
You do not see anyone in this room.
No chest or anything?
No chest.
Okay. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes to basically to let him kind of go back to sleep. So because
Okay.
he's still in that state where it's like he was just up. So I'm giving it like a little bit of time.
Marcus, you gonna look at those arms?
I did look at his arms. He wasn't wearing anything. Right? Did I miss here?
Nope. You did not see anything on his arms.
Okay, cool. Then, okay, at this point, then I'm gonna just try and like open the door quietly.
All right, give me a regular stealth check. Roll again, except click the disadvantage button.
Disadvantage?
Like, it was supposed to be a straight roll, but it rolled advantage.
He's got Cloak of
Yeah, I
Elven
have Cloak of
Kind.
Elven Kind.
It does not cover your attempts to open doors quietly.
Okay.
Just you moving quietly.
That's fair. said disadvantage.
No, well, just a straight roll. Whatever you have to click to
Oh,
make
my
it.
bad. Damn it.
Okay. All right. So you open the door again. You don't hear any disturbance in the room. It's open.
All right, so I want to see the chest.
All right. You see the chest.
Anything in there?
You open it, and you do see some bracers, some drachma, and a very, very large, lovely sapphire.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the braces, make sure that's securely like on my person, and then look over at the documentation, grab that as quietly as possible because I know paper can make noise, and then from that I will attempt to try and grab the emerald and the drachma. But the order of importance is the bracelets, the information, and then the money.
All right. Give me another regular stealth check. All right. You are able to handle the paper with finesse so it doesn't crinkle, and hold them in such a way that they don't make noise whenever you move. And for the coin, how are you going to be taking the coins? Are you just going to be taking the chest, or are you going to be emptying?
How much drachma is it?
Looking at it, just a brief glance with your knowledge of a rogue, you say it's around 200 or so.
200 drachma? I'd rather live. I can make drachma somewhere else.
Sapphire.
Fine, I'll get the sapphire. The sapphire's easy to grab. It won't make much more. It'd be easy to nab.
All right, you have the package.
And I'm out. And then on that, I will basically... Yeah, I'll close the door behind me, but then I'll immediately start moving away. But
Okay.
do it quietly, just so he's not suspicious.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but his stuff is taken. Of course he's suspicious. Anyway, I'm opening the door.
Something is lagging me. Holy crap. All right, so you get to there. You know, there's this guy who's like staring at the door and then like looking around since it was left open. He looks a bit confused, kind of groggy.
Just kind of quietly moving. He's just staring at the door, right?
Yes, for now.
Everything's pretty much, he's still staring at it?
Yep.
Alright. Can I slip by him or no?
He's staring directly at the open door, so he would absolutely see you.
But he's invisible.
As invisible.
Why do I keep forgetting that?
Don't
Sorry.
worry, I'm forgetting it too. That's why I was wondering if I could just squeeze by him.
Let's see. Give me an acrobatics check as you kind of contort your body to slip past him. You actually go, and most of your body gets, through the awkward gap, but then your hoof catches on his leg. Uh-huh.
You just basically move to like the side immediately at that,
Just start running.
and then go up.
hears some light blades of grass coming over here, but he's not like you don't know what's making it. All right, you get over there.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Who am I
I
taking?
see. So we're running first and then teleporting to the top of the mountain.
When we're all gathered, Aoede's going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Got it.
What roll to get down safely?
Acrobatics. All right, and are you just jumping down or climbing down?
Basically jumping and rolling, and a way to make it so it doesn't hurt me.
Okay. With that kind of check, I'll say you actually reduce the damage you take. Just 4 points of bludgeoning. Anybody else jumping down?
I'm flying.
Just flying.
Climb down. So athletics, I'm guessing.
Yeah, athletics, it's fine.
I just do. Yeah, I've just climbed down.
Lycus. You tumble and you take 9 points of bludgeoning. Argonon gets down fine.
Yeah, this way we won't leave any track. Oh, no.
Chandra enlarge on himself?
Big Chandras. Oh no!
Turns into a
Caw.
Whoosh. He still has his like little horns coming out the top of his head.
Adorable.
He can fit 2 people on his back.
Yo, let's go.
Oh,
See, things are already looking up. We're flying. We're flying high.
Aoede will go with them just so they get the benefit of Pass Without Trace, since Tabitha is going to be teleporting with Argonon.
Okay.
sounds good. So we run through the ruins as far as we need to, and then just teleport up to the top of the mountain.
Alright.
do we see any more of the Mezzalots?
You do not. And much to my disbelief, you guys pull off what could be the heist of the century.
Nice.
Woo.
I was like, even the book was prepped for a full-on assault, but holy shit!
Well, we could have taken the whole place.
Could you have taken the place Gaius and his dragon, though?
Exactly.
Now, question. Something that I could do, which I'm discussing with Argonon. How far is the range on that?
Range on what?
All right, so once I'm 150 feet away from the barracks, drop a fireball on it. Should I do it before we...
Frantic head shaking.
No.
But killing half of their army due to fire damage.
I doubt it.
So the
Yeah.
barracks is that building where Lycus found those soldiers.
Yep.
You're going in the completely different direction.
Yeah, I know. All right, we can ignore it. Just an idea.
I mean, as I just retroactively, as I start climbing down the cliff. No, never mind, no. I was about to say, just, cast a little create bonfire and just see if it spreads,
Oh, no. Perfect heist. Well, semi-perfect heist.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Right. You guys get back to your ship in the dead of night. You got the loot. You got a very shaken but eager ally. And you guys got that thing you've been wanting for so long, level 8.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, boy.
and as a bonus, this level, you get an ASI and a feat.
Nice.
Oh,
Unless we multi-classed.
Correct.
okay.
The next time you hit an ASI level Argonon, you will get the same benefit.
Nice. And Aoede, right?
Yes.
All right.
Level 3 cleric. I got jack shit.
The
Um,
vengeance, yeah.
So I'm gonna get my wizard level first.
I guess I got second level spell slots.
Yes, you did.
So that gives me a second, fourth level. I have to get my spells as well in a second. I was going to go with telekinetic.
Yeah, I got my channel divinity.
Where's telekinetic supposed to go in here? Never actually added a feat.
Feat section on the ability page.
Let's set my health back to 63 because I'm rolling for health.
All right, and I'm gonna put one into charisma and then one into wisdom. Oop.
I'll take the 7.
I get
So,
banishment and control water.
72 hit points.
That's the end for today, though, right?
What up?
Is that the end today of the
That is the
session?
end for today.
Okay, I'm just checking.
With the gear fitting into the Antikythera, you guys can go anywhere in the sea.
Alright, let me minimize the Helm of Brilliance.
I assume we are immediately setting out for Lycus's island just to get away from here.
You have a Lycus, an Argonon, and a Tabitha Island.
Yeah, but we agreed last session we'd go to Lycus's right after this.
Oh no, I just wanted to go to the party island. My party
one?
island, the one that has adventure. The one we got from the drunk.
Yep, up to you guys.
Yeah, we already agreed to go to that one.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you need to identify.